Hello? Is anyone here? Where is everyone? They're gone.
Before this story starts, I need you to do something for me. Look around you. Make sure you're alone. Make sure no one is watching. Because what you're about to hear is not just a story. It's a warning. This happened to a woman who woke up one morning and realized her family was gone. Not missing, not taken, gone. And her home was sealed from the outside, boarded, locked, trapped. At first, she thought it was a nightmare. Then she thought it was a mistake. But the longer she stayed inside, the more she realized something terrifying. She wasn't trapped in the house. The house was trapping something inside with her. So before we begin, subscribe to Fractured Mind Horror TV. Turn off your lights and listen carefully, because by the end of this story, you may not trust your own home anymore. I remember the morning because of how normal it felt. That's what makes it worse. Nothing was wrong. Nothing warned me. No nightmare. No strange sound. No feeling of danger. Just morning. I woke up to silence. Not the peaceful kind. Not the kind you get early in the morning when everyone is still asleep. This silence felt thick, like the house was holding its breath. I lay there for a moment, staring at the ceiling, waiting. Normally, I would hear something. My husband in the kitchen, the kettle boiling, my son moving around upstairs. But there was nothing. No footsteps, no voices, no life, just silence. I checked the time. 7:12 a.m. Too late for everyone to still be asleep. I sat up slowly. Hello? I called out. My voice sounded wrong. Too loud. Like it didn't belong in the house. No answer. I told myself it was nothing. Maybe they had gone out early. Maybe I slept through it. Maybe I was overthinking. I stood up, walked to the door, opened it. The hallway was empty. The lights were off. The air felt cold. Too cold. Tom.
Hello?
I
Tom,
called.
is anyone there?
My son? Nothing. I walked to the bathroom. Empty. I checked my son's room. The bed was made. Too perfectly. Like no one had slept there. That's when the feeling started. A slow tightening in my chest. I walked faster now. Down the stairs. Into the kitchen. Everything was untouched. The kettle was cold. The cups were clean. No breakfast. No signs of anyone being there. I checked the clock again. Still 7:14 a.m. Only 2 minutes had passed. It felt like longer. I walked to the front door. Something about it looked wrong. I didn't understand at first. Then I noticed it. The light around the edges was gone. I reached for the handle. Turned it. It didn't move. Locked. That wasn't normal. We never locked it in the morning. I pulled harder. Still nothing. Then I heard it. A small sound. From outside. Like wood shifting.
Oh my God.
I stepped back. My heart started racing.
I have to get out of here!
Slowly, I opened the curtain beside the door. And that's when I saw it. The windows were covered. Wooden boards. Thick. Nailed from the outside. Blocking everything. I froze. No. That wasn't possible. I ran to the living room window. Pulled the curtain open. More boards. Every window. Covered. Sealed. From the outside. I stepped back slowly. This wasn't real. This had to be a dream. It had to be. I laughed. A weak, shaky laugh. This is stupid, I said out loud. I'm dreaming. I slapped my arm. Hard. Pain shot through me. I wasn't dreaming. I ran back to the front door. Started hitting it. Hello? Is anyone there? Help. My voice echoed inside the house. But outside, nothing. No answer. No movement. No sound. It was like the world outside had disappeared. I checked everything. Every door. Every window. The back door. Locked. Boarded. I tried the kitchen window. No use. I grabbed a chair. Smashed it against the glass. Nothing. The glass didn't even crack. I hit it again. And again. Still nothing. I stopped, breathing hard. Something was wrong. Not just outside. Inside. The house felt different, like it was watching me. I turned slowly. The hallway behind me looked darker, longer, like it had stretched. Then I heard it. A soft sound. Upstairs. A step. Just one. I froze. My heart stopped. Tongue. I whispered. No answer. But I knew I heard something. A footstep. I ran upstairs. Tongue. My son. I checked every room again. Nothing. Empty. Completely empty. I stood in the hallway, confused, shaking. I knew what I heard. My mind started racing, trying to explain, trying to understand. Maybe someone broke in. Maybe they took them. Maybe they are hiding. Maybe this is a prank. But why board the house? Why lock me in? Why leave me here? I went back to my bedroom. Something caught my eye. On the bed, a notebook. I didn't remember leaving it there. I walked closer, my hands shaking. I opened it. The first page had writing. Not mine. It said, "Stay inside." I felt it. Right behind me. A breath. Warm. Close. I turned around fast. Nothing. No one. But I wasn't alone anymore. I knew that. I backed away slowly, holding the notebook. My heart was racing so fast it hurt. This wasn't just about my family being gone. Something else was happening. Something inside the house. Something I couldn't see. Then I heard it. Soft. Very close. "Don't try to leave." I dropped the notebook. Screamed. But the voice didn't stop. It whispered again. Calm. Patient. "You're safer inside." I don't know how long I stood there. Shaking. Listening. Waiting. The house was quiet again. But I knew something now. Something I couldn't ignore. I wasn't just trapped. I was being kept. And whatever had taken my family was still inside the house with me. I didn't move for a long time after the whisper. My body felt frozen. Like if I moved, something would notice. Something already had. The silence wasn't empty anymore. It had weight. Like something was inside it. Listening. Waiting for me to do something. Anything. I tried to control my breathing. Slow. Quiet. But even that sounded too loud. After a while, I forced myself to look down. The notebook I dropped was gone. I blinked. No. I dropped it right there. Right by the bed. I stepped forward slowly. Looked around. Nothing. No notebook. No sign it had ever been there. I shook my head. No. I'm just panicking. That had to be it. My mind was playing tricks. It had to be. But deep inside, something felt wrong. Not confused. Not mistaken. Just wrong. I turned toward my bedroom door. I was sure I left it open. Now, it was closed. Not just closed. Pressed shut. Like something on the other side was holding it. I walked closer. Slow. Careful. I pressed my ear against the door. At first nothing. Then, a sound. Breathing. Soft. Not mine. I stepped back quickly. My heart was racing again. Do I open it? Or run? If I open it, something could be there. If I don't, something could already be here. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't want to feel trapped in my own room. Maybe I needed to know. I reached for the handle, turned it slowly, opened the door. The hallway was empty. Silent. Still. Too still. I stepped out, looked both ways. Nothing. But the air felt colder now. Heavier. The hallway looked longer than before. That didn't make sense. It wasn't possible. But it felt like the walls had moved. Like the house had stretched. I walked down slowly, each step echoing louder than it should. On the wall, there was a picture. A family photo. I stopped. That wasn't there before. I walked closer, my hands trembling. It was us. Me. My husband. My son. But something was wrong. In the photo, I wasn't looking at the camera. I was looking behind it. My face looked scared. And my son, he wasn't smiling. He was staring directly at me. Not the camera. Me. Scratched into the glass of the frame were words. Small, uneven, like they were carved in a hurry. You didn't wake up alone. I felt it again. Right behind me. Closer this time. I didn't turn around. I couldn't. My body refused. Then the voice came again. Softer. Closer. Why are you pretending? Something hit me. A memory. Flashing fast. Like a broken film. The night before. Dinner. My son laughing. My husband talking. Then. Nothing. Blank. Like something was missing. I whispered to myself. What happened last night? But my mind couldn't answer. It just kept replaying the same moment. Over and over. Stopping at the same point. Like something didn't want me to remember. I walked downstairs again. Slowly. The kitchen looked different now. The chairs were not where I left them. One was turned toward me. Like someone had been sitting there. Watching. Waiting. On the table. Written in something dark. Were words. Fresh. Wet. Stop looking for them. No, no, no. I backed away. My breathing became fast again. Tight. I grabbed a knife from the kitchen counter. I didn't know why. I just needed something. Something to hold. Something real. Then it happened again. Footsteps. Multiple this time. Running. Upstairs. Not one person. More than one. I froze. That was impossible. My son? I whispered. Then louder. Tongue. The footsteps stopped. Silence again. Then slowly, very slowly, something dragged across the floor above me. Haze filled my eyes. That wasn't normal movement. That wasn't someone walking. That was something being dragged. Or something dragging itself. The whisper came again. But this time, it sounded different. It sounded like my husband. Don't come up here. My heart stopped. No. That couldn't be him. It wasn't him. But it sounded exactly like him. Perfect. Too perfect. Then another voice. My son's voice. Soft. Scared. Mum, please don't look. I dropped the knife. My hands started shaking uncontrollably. They were here. Or something pretending to be them was. Either way, I couldn't ignore it. I started walking toward the stairs. Slowly, each step heavier than the last. As soon as I placed my foot on the first step, the entire
Mom,
house...
please don't look.
Loud, violent, like it was warning me. The lights flickered, the air turned cold, and the whisper came again. Now angry. Don't. I stood there, 1 foot on the stairs, 1 foot off. My family's voices above me. The house warning me. My mind breaking between two choices. Go up and find them, or stay and never know what they became. But deep inside, I already knew something. Something I didn't want to accept. Whatever was upstairs was not my family anymore. I stood at the bottom of the stairs for a long time. My hand gripped the railing so tightly it hurt. Above me, the house was quiet again. Too quiet, like it was waiting. I told myself something simple. If my family was up there, I had to go. If something else was up there, I had to know. Staying still wasn't safe anymore. Nothing was safe anymore. I lifted my foot, placed it on the first step. The wood creaked loudly. Too loudly, like it was announcing me. I froze. Listened. Nothing. I climbed slowly, 1 step at a time. Each step colder than the last. By the time I reached halfway, my breath was shaking. Not from effort, from fear. Then I noticed it. A smell. Faint at first. Then stronger. Something damp. Rotting. Not strong enough to make me sick, but strong enough to make me uneasy. I reached the top. The hallway looked wrong. Not just dark. Longer. The doors looked further apart. The ceiling felt lower. Like the house had changed. My son's bedroom door was open. Just slightly. I knew I closed it earlier. I was sure of it. My heart started racing again. From inside the room, I heard it. Soft. My mom. My son's voice. Small. Weak. My eyes filled with tears. I'm here, I whispered. I walked toward the door. Every step felt heavy, like something was trying to pull me back. The smell got stronger. That damp, wrong smell. I stopped just outside the door. My hand hovered over it. Something inside me screamed not to open it, but something stronger pushed me forward. Hope. Slowly, carefully, the door creaked as it opened, and I looked inside. The room looked normal. Too normal. The bed, the toys, everything exactly where it should be. My son sat on the bed, facing away from me. My heart broke with relief. Oh my God. I stepped inside. Are you okay? He didn't answer. He was too still. Not moving. Not breathing. Just sitting there. Then slowly, very slowly, his head turned. But not his body. Just his head. Too far. Too smooth. It was him. But not him. His eyes looked wrong. Too wide. Too empty. And his smile. It stretched too far. Mum, he said. But the voice didn't match his face. It sounded like two voices at once. Lead. Wrong. I couldn't move. I couldn't speak. My body locked in place. This wasn't my son. It looked like him. But something inside it wasn't. You took too long, it said. My heart stopped. What? It tilted its head further. We waited. Suddenly, another memory flashed. Stronger this time. Last night, my son crying, my husband shouting, something breaking. Then, darkness. My chest tightened. No, I stepped back slowly. I didn't, but the memory wouldn't finish. It stopped again, right before something important. The thing on the bed stood up. Slow, unnatural. Its limbs moved slightly out of sync, like it was learning how to move. Then I heard it again. Behind me, my husband's voice. Soft, tired. You remember now, don't you? He stood in the doorway.
You remember now,
or something that looked
don't
like
you?
him. His face pale, his eyes dark, and his neck slightly twisted. I was between them. The thing in front of me, the thing behind me, both wearing faces I loved. Both wrong. You locked us in, my husband's voice.
You locked us
My head
in.
shook fast. No, I didn't. But my voice sounded weak, uncertain. Then it came back. Not all at once, but enough. Boards. Hammer. My hands shaking. My husband shouting at me. Stop. My son crying. Mum, please. My breath stopped. No. I stepped back again. I was protecting you, wasn't I? The thing that looked like my son smiled wider. You said they were outside. My heart dropped. From everywhere now. From the walls. From the floor. From inside my head. They were already inside. I ran out of the room. I didn't look back. I couldn't. Because something had changed. Not just in the house. In me. I wasn't just trapped. I wasn't just being watched. I was part of this. Somehow. Some way. And the worst part. I didn't know if the things upstairs were lying. Or telling the truth. I don't remember running downstairs. I only remember being there. In the kitchen. Bent over the sink. Trying to breathe. My hands were shaking so badly I couldn't hold onto anything. My chest hurt. Like something heavy was sitting on it. I kept telling myself, that wasn't real. That wasn't my son. That wasn't my husband. But my mind didn't believe me anymore. I looked down. The knife I dropped earlier was back in my hand. I don't remember picking it up. I stayed at it. My fingers were tight around the handle. Too tight. Like I had been holding it for a long time. The tap was running. Water spilling over slightly. I don't remember turning it on. I slowly reached forward and turned it off. That's when I saw it. In the sink. A dark stain. Faint. But still there. I leaned closer. My breath caught. It looked like blood. Old. Washed. but not gone. No. I stepped back fast. That's not real. But my voice sounded weaker now, less certain. Something pulled my attention. The kitchen drawer, slightly open. I didn't remember opening it. I walked toward it slowly. Every step felt heavy, like the house wanted me to see. Inside the drawer was a hammer and nails. My hand started shaking again. A memory hit, stronger than before. Me, standing outside, holding the hammer, my hands trembling. My husband behind the door, shouting, "Stop this." I was helping, I whispered. I was keeping them safe. But the memory didn't feel like safety. It felt like fear. "You didn't listen." I froze. The voice came from behind me. I turned slowly. No one there, but it sounded like my husband again. Closer this time. One of the chairs had moved. It now faced me directly, like someone had been sitting there, watching everything I was doing. On the table, a piece of paper. I didn't see it before. I walked closer, slowly, like it might disappear. The same handwriting, not mine. Or maybe it was. The note said, "You knew they would come." Who? My voice cracked. Who would come? No answer, but I felt something. The house wasn't just watching. It was guiding me. Then I heard something new. From outside the house, a faint sound, like movement. I ran to the window, pulled the curtain slightly. I couldn't see much. The boards blocked everything. But through a small crack, I saw something move. Fast, low to the ground, then gone. I stepped back slowly. They are outside. My voice was barely a whisper. Something is outside. Another flash. The night before, me shouting, "They are not safe out there." My husband yelling back, "There's nothing out there." My head started spinning. Was there something outside? Or was that part of the lie? Was I protecting them? Or trapping them? The walls creaked loudly. The entire house shifted slightly, like it was breathing, or reacting to my thoughts. I stepped into the hallway. It looked narrower now, the walls closer, like the house was closing in. At the end of the hallway, there was a door. I stopped. That door was not there before. I knew it wasn't. Something about it felt wrong. But also, important, like I needed to open it, like it had answers. I stood in front of it, my hand shaking, the air colder here, quieter, like the rest of the house was gone. Then I heard it, soft, weak, crying, my son's voice. "Mum, please."
Mom, please.
Tears filled my eyes.
Mom, please.
"I'm coming."
Mom,
I whispered.
please.
I reached for the handle,
Please.
turned it slowly.
Please.
The door opened. It wasn't a room. It was a space. Dark, empty, except for one thing. A single chair. In the middle, facing me, and tied to it, was something. My breath stopped. It looked like a person. Small, curled, still. My legs felt weak. "You left them there." The voice said it clearly this time. Not
You left
whispering,
them there.
not hiding, telling me I couldn't move, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't think, because the truth was starting to take shape. Slowly, painfully. This wasn't just a trap. This wasn't just something hunting me. This was something I created, or helped create. And the most terrifying thought of all was still forming. What if I didn't wake up alone? What if I never woke up at all? I couldn't step inside the room. My body refused. The air inside felt wrong, heavy, like it didn't want me there. I stood at the doorway, staring. The figure tied to the chair wasn't moving. Its head hung low, hair covering the face. Small, too small. My chest tightened. I took one step in. The floor felt softer, like walking on something not solid. I swallowed hard. "Hello?" My voice shook. No answer. Stronger now. That same damp, rotten smell. It filled my nose, my throat. I almost gagged. I moved closer. I could see the rope now, tied tight around the arms, around the chest, holding the body in place. Who would do this? The hands. Small. Familiar. My heart skipped. No. I stepped back, then forward again, like my body couldn't decide. Slowly, the head lifted. Not fast, not sudden, just enough. And I saw the face. It was my son, but not like upstairs. Not twisted, not smiling. This one looked real, weak, tired, scared. Mum, his voice was soft, broken. Tears filled my eyes instantly. Oh my God, oh my God. My mind screamed. This couldn't be real. I just saw him upstairs. I heard him. I saw his face. So who was this? Mum, please, it hurts. He pulled slightly against the rope. Not much strength. Like he had been there a long time. I dropped the knife. Ran to him. My hands shaking as I tried to untie the rope. I'm here. I'm here. My fingers touched his arm. Cold. Too cold. But real. Too real. Why did you do this? He whispered it. Soft. Confused. My hands stopped moving. What? Then it hit me. Hard. Clear. Not broken this time. Not hidden. Last night. Rain outside. Loud. Constant. The house shaking. I was standing in the living room, watching the windows, seeing shapes moving outside. Something in the dark. Something watching us. They are here. I kept saying it, over and over. My husband tried to calm me. There's nothing there. But I saw them. I know I did. We argued. Loud. Angry. My son crying. Telling us to stop. But I couldn't stop. Because I knew. I knew something was coming. I grabbed the hammer. The nails. Started boarding the windows. My husband tried to stop me. You're scaring him. But I didn't care. I had to protect us. Then I looked at my son. He was standing by the stairs. Crying. Looking at me like I was the danger. Something snapped inside me. They can't take him. I said it out loud. I remember now. I said it. I dragged him. He was crying. Fighting. Saying, Mum, please stop. But I didn't stop. My hands started shaking again. Tears falling down my face. I didn't mean to. You tied me here. He whispered. My heart broke. From behind me. Cold. Calm. And what about him? I turned slowly. He stood in the doorway. The twisted version. The broken neck. Watching. My breath stopped. No. Another memory came. My husband trying to untie our son. Me pushing him. Hard. Too hard. He fell. Hit the table. Then the floor. Didn't move after that. I didn't kill you. I whispered. But the words felt empty. Behind me. My real son tied to the chair. In front of me. Something wearing my husband's face. And somewhere upstairs. Something wearing my son. My mind couldn't hold it anymore. Which one was real? Which one did I hurt? Which one was still alive? From every wall, every corner, inside my head, a single sentence. You locked them in with it. Then suddenly, a loud scratch. From outside the boards. Something dragging across the walls. Circling the house. I froze. Slowly turned toward the window. Whatever I saw last night was still there. My son's voice behind me. Weak. Terrified. Mum, what did you keep out? I stood there. Between truth and madness. Between guilt and fear. Between inside and outside. Because now I understood something worse than anything before. Maybe I didn't trap my family. Maybe I trapped something else inside with us. And now, it wasn't trying to get in anymore. It was already here. I couldn't move. Not because I didn't want to, but because something inside me had already decided. The scratching stopped. Just like that. No warning. No fading. 1 second it was there. The next. Nothing. The silence came back. But this time it wasn't calm. It felt full. Like something had reached the door. And was now standing still. Listening. The same way I was. I became aware of everything at once. Behind me, my son, tied to the chair, breathing weakly. In front of me, the thing wearing my husband's body, and some way above, the thing wearing my son's face. 3 versions of my family, only one truth, or maybe none. You still don't understand. The thing in the doorway said. Its voice no longer sounded like my husband. Now it sounded lead, like many voices speaking through one mouth. You were never locking it out. My chest tightened. You were keeping it in. The final piece came back. Not in flashes. Not broken. Clear. Sharp. Unavoidable. The rain. The knocking. Not on the door, but on the walls. Soft at first. Then louder. Then scratching. From inside the walls. My son heard it first. Mom, something's in the house. I told him it was nothing. Just pipes. Just the wind. But I heard it too. Then the mirror. In the hallway. I remember now. I looked into it. And something behind me moved. Not reflected. Not matching. I turned. Nothing there. Looked back into the mirror. And it was closer. Right behind me. But not in the room. Only in the reflection. It moved differently. Not like a person. Too slow. Too smooth. Like it was learning how to be human. That's when I knew. It was already inside. Not outside. Not coming in. Already here. So I boarded the windows. Locked the doors. Sealed everything. Not to keep it out, but to trap it. My knees went weak. No, I whispered. I was trying to protect them. The thing in the doorway tilted its head. You were trying to protect it. My breath stopped. Cold spread through my body. Because something else came back. Something I didn't want to remember. The mirror again. That night, it reached out. Not through the glass, but from inside it. Its hand touched mine. It didn't hurt. It didn't feel violent. It felt warm. Wrong. It didn't break in. It didn't force its way inside. I let it in. Everything stopped making sense. Because now everything made too much sense. The house wasn't trapping me. It was containing me. The thing in the doorway stepped closer. Its body shifting slightly. Not stable anymore. You locked the house. It smiled. But you never left. Mum. I turned. My real son. Still tied. Still weak. Still real. Please, don't let it take you again. Hat, am I? I whispered. Both voices answered at once. From in front. From behind. From inside me. You're the door. Then, a loud crack. From outside. Wood breaking. The boards. Something was pulling them off. Not trying to get in. Trying to get out. The walls shook. The lights flickered violently. The floor shifted beneath me. Like the house was panicking. My vision blurred. My thoughts split. 2 realities pulling apart. I was standing there, watching everything. Frozen. I was at the window, pulling the boards off, letting something out. I saw myself, outside, looking in, smiling. The version of me outside whispered, "Thank you for keeping me safe." Everything went silent. There is no clear ending, no rescue, no escape, only this. Sometimes, I still hear knocking, not on doors, not on walls, on mirrors, and sometimes, when I look at my reflection, it doesn't wait for me to move first. If you are listening to this, and you are alone, just for a moment, look at any reflection near you, a mirror, a window, a screen, and ask yourself one question. Did it move when you didn't? Because once you notice it, it notices you too. If you made it to the end, then you already understand something most people don't. Some doors are not meant to be opened, and some things are not meant to be kept out, but kept in. The woman in this story thought she was protecting her family, but the truth is, she became the door. Now here's something I want you to do. Right now, before you click away, before you scroll, before you forget this feeling, look at your reflection. Anyway, a mirror. your phone screen, a window, and just watch it for a few seconds. Because if it ever moves, even slightly, before you do, then it's already too late. If this story got into your head, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share Fractured Mind Horror TV. And comment below, I checked the mirror, because the more people who hear this, the more we'll know who's still safe and who isn't.